Now the Deus 2's got to really come up with something for me to want to change. Right, we've got Kath's first one now.
Right, this one is a very wispy, slightly dodgy numbers, but I would dig that. That's deep.
Right, let's see if we pick it up. Tasky, come on, where are they, Tas? Go on. I would dig that. I would probably be quite lucky to have found it, to be fair. But if I were to come across it, I'd definitely dig it as well.
It's deep, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very deep.
Yeah.
Part of me might... Oh, Tasky's got to move one of your flags. We've still got a few more to go there. Yours is definitely looking happier than mine.
Yeah.
That. Okay, let's have a look. Well, we did pick a very... There's something in the soil here that... Okay, what's...
Oh, sorry.
Do you want to give it another go? Is that going through your ears as well? I think 50-50 iron at the moment.
50.
Ooh.
Guess what?
It's a musket ball. At some depth, which I've got to be fair, I struggled with slightly. It was definitely picking it up with the Deus one.
Again.
But whether... Yeah, right. I think you win on that one. Right, if you wouldn't mind saying all that again.
This one has a lovely signal. It's coming up 70-72 as well, which is definite silver numbers. Can also be lead, but that is nice. You can't hear that, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah.
Lovely, I agree. Very nice.
And this one isn't far from where we found the hammered, so it can be held.
Kath on her second hammered. It might just be there, look. Okay, do you want to have a give it a go?
Ooh.
Are we out?
No, I think it's in
Then
that
it's got
bit.
to be in. I think it's too high pitch for a hammered personally.
It is now it's out, but
Now it's out, exactly.
is it lead?
It's just a bit of lead, but it's all right. It was quite deep. This is the one day I don't mind if we don't find anything good. It's more about depth of targets that we would, whether we would dig, because that could easily be something nice, couldn't it? So you would never not dig that. And I think both machines picked that up fine. The Deus 2 definitely clearer, I've got to say. But then it damn well should be, because it's the latest model. It wouldn't surprise me if that was a musket ball. It's a fairly obvious one that I don't think either of us would miss. In fact, no detector would miss it. I'm just keen to see how what the sound of the two is like. I'm getting probably middle numbers. Might be thin copper.
65 and a nice line on the
Oh really?
expiry. Yeah.
See, it's one thing I don't know about is lines. Just out of interest, what sort of line would a ring pull give?
It's non-ferrous, so it would left, bottom left, top right.
But would it be dig me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nicely. It's that mid-turn.
Musket ball. Kath was annoyed how many musket balls are in this field, so she's enlisted the help of someone to get rid of them. I think it's just in, and it's not. It's literally just in here.
Do you want me to get it out?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Might be a handle or something.
Yeah.
Lead-based, lead alloy. Nothing particularly exciting. Both machines picked it up fine. Nothing more to see here.
That's Peter.
Well, Kath, I feel that was quite interesting. Okay, we didn't really find anything particularly special apart from your hammer coin, but that doesn't matter. It was just to get an idea of the two machines. Both of us are experienced with these two machines, and therefore I think that definitely helped. Yours definitely picked up the signals better at depth. There's no doubt about that. But it's not to say that the Deus one didn't pick them up, but you'd have to be on your game a bit more with that, certainly.
Yeah, and I think the difference is for me at the moment is that I'm not quite sure which is exactly the right program for me. So you're on a hot program which is identical to normally use, but that took me probably a year or so to get to. That's my perfect to do it. At the moment, I'm not at that stage. Even now, you definitely get a clearer, louder signal
At depth. Yeah.
and stuff. You will stop more quickly than you would normally.
I would agree with that. Definitely, from what you're doing now. Now, I'm sure there are people like Gary, Blackwell and all the rest of them who can tweak it up to make it even more advantageous. But early doors, the Deus one is certainly not missing anything, but I think that's definitely making your life a bit easier, your one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about right.
Tasky, what are your views? What do you think? Oh, stop it. Stop showing off. Right. Right, we've come to a new field, which Kath says is exceptional on deep targets, and she looks like she's got something. Well, she's up to her elbows. A buckle has been predicted.
Ooh,
So it sounded small, did it?
No.
Can you?
How the hell is this? Right, what do you think the
Can't
answer
be good
is?
at that depth.
Look at that.
Can't
Look at this.
be.
Check that out. It's not. It's top leg.
Gosh, and a massive one.
You can see that's a pot leg. It's not a sword bit, is it? No.
No.
Stick it on here and you can
Well,
do a proper
that's
thing.
really, we didn't live dig because we've just been doing a lot of these digs, testing the depth of our machines without really finding an awful lot of very nice things. But look, Catherine's just dug up the most beautiful casket key. Certainly one of the nicest ones I've ever found. At some depth as well, that.
Yeah,
I mean, that really was.
that was nice.
That
It
was
a
nice.
lovely,
And-
quite repeatable signal.
Yeah,
And we both got it
Yeah.
very easily. But
jolly good.
yeah.
Well, it's just so nice being on some different land, and it's really pretty around here and very different. We're on a field now which Kath said she's found loads of stuff in before, and she's just found a really lovely little casket key. Things are really deep here, much deeper than I'm sort of used to. But even though she's one hammered coin and a casket key up on me, I don't think there's an awful lot that this has been missing that the Deus 2 has found. It definitely gives a stronger signal at depth, no doubt about that. So you probably would miss the odd thing with this, definitely, if you're not concentrating. You have to be on your game more maybe, but there's not a lot in it. I must say I'm surprised about, a little bit surprised how little there is in it at the moment. But you know, she's only been using it for 3 or 4 weeks. There's obviously things that need tweaking. So I think, you know, there will be more advantages to come, but it's not quite as much as I feared. But we both picked up on this one. Is my speaker on? It's quite handy this because it means I can have it in my ear as well. That's nice and faint with the Deus 1. You'd still dig it all day. Tiny bit jumpy, but we don't think it's iron.
That's copper.
What, just numbers, just for those
Numbers,
who like numbers. Is it a steady number?
85, 86, yeah.
A solid 85, 86, as you all say on your videos. You never get numbers with me. But the reason that we both agree numbers aren't that important, if it's obviously not iron and it's obviously not foil, then you've got to dig it anyway if you're in the mood. So numbers plus numbers change. Numbers change from the depth, so it'll be one number. Well, that's sounding really nice, isn't it?
I think it's going to be at that back end near the camera.
I think it's bang in the middle.
Yes?
I think it's bang in the middle.
It's got a nice screen on it, XY
Yeah.
number now.
Has it?
How dark the soil is here, see?
Kath, it's going to be another pot leg at that depth, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
Well,
But yes, out of that are a big piece of lead, to be fair.
yeah.
Like, oh, it's still there. Is it doing a pot there?
I think it has to be. Crikey, you're right. But you said in this field, you get deep signals.
Oh gosh, yeah, you get
Um,
things that you wouldn't get anywhere else.
Yeah, how interesting.
And I've had 3 annual buckles through here.
Have you?
Yeah, medieval ones, so you never know which one of them.
I think there's, oh look, there's some of your nice medieval pottery.
Sorry. So much of it.
Kath, what do you, is that stone or pottery?
That's pottery. No, so.
And that gives a signal here. Gosh, there's masses of it.
Oh, you're right.
What's it sounding? See, is that as squeaky in your ears as it is on the thing?
Booming in my ears.
Ooh, that's very... It's a pot leg or it's a big bit of silver. It's a tiny... How does that make that noise down there?
It's a buckle.
That's a really nice one too.
That is a medieval buckle. It is as well. That's a lovely one. The roller top.
Yeah. Yep.
That's lovely. I told you buckles. This
Yeah,
is
isn't that lovely? Do you think that's 14th century?
Yeah, 13. Yeah,
Gosh, that's
it's lovely, isn't it?
it's a really nice one.
But the condition is just beautiful. And that's what is so lovely about this field.
Okay, it's big and copper, so it's going to make a thumping signal, but that's 16, 17 inches.
Yeah. And that was a lovely signal. That is beautiful.
Gosh, how lovely, what a lovely bit of field you've got here. I'm really pleased with that. I haven't found one like that for a long
Glad we
time.
were on here now.
Huh?
Glad we were on here.
Yeah, yeah. Brilliant. Good stuff. Well, I've just found something I had no right to find because it was 9 inches deep. And where have I put it? I think I've just stood on it. And I think it's a cut half. Would you like to inspect?
It is. Oh wow.
I know, I mean, that's just not... It was so faint.
And it's all wobbly, so it's not
all-
even a flat one. It's a short crust.
And I don't know what made me dig this, apart from the fact that Cass said that there was stuff very, very deep here, and I was just giving, and there's no trash apparently. So I got a tiny, tiny signal and thought I'd give it a go. And because I've been finding little bits of lead and stuff,
Give it a score.
I thought, oh,
You don't
God, I'm
normally.
spoiled. Look, a
Don't
spritzer,
normally.
a girly spritzer. So that's just made my day. I think in winding up, Kath,
Yeah.
I think there's no doubt that the Deus goes deeper. I think once you've tweaked it,
Yeah.
it'll go even deeper.
Yeah.
But don't throw or sell your Deus ones yet, quite frankly, because they'll still get there. You just maybe have to keep concentrating a bit harder.
That just proves it.
And that just proves it.
Yep.
That was, I don't feel I had a real right to find that. Kath, thank you so much. We've had a really, really nice day.
It was good fun.
And it's been really lovely coming out and seeing how your machine works. And actually doing a review like this with someone who knows how Deus work.
Yeah.
And next time, wait till harvest and come and do some arable with me.
Yeah, I might get some gold then. At least we both got silver.
Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.
Thank you.